So, head to tail is not your typical thought process on like nose to tail eating. Nose to tail means you buy a whole animal and you start at one end and you go to the other and you eat everything in between. Head to tail is a dinner. For me, it means that you're willing to eat every part of every animal. So if you're willing to kill it, you should shut the fuck up and eat it all. So, for instance, we're using pig's feet for one dish, we're using tripe for another, we're doing beef heart tartare, we have candied coxcombs, which is poultry. So it's being able to utilize all these different parts from different animals that most people want to throw in the garbage can. This is historical, traditional, and it's fucking ethical way of eating. And I think it's a huge part of Latin culture. Unfortunately, we're the only culture around that won't eat it. We feel that it's garbage food and it's trash. 75% of the offal cuts from the United States that are produced are shipped not only to the Latin Americas, but to Asia. For instance, a beef tongue in the United States that costs $4.50 a pound at your local store will cost $18 a pound wholesale being shipped to Asia. So, trying to get people on the wagon to understand that these cuts are viable, they're delicious, they're healthy. I mean, I'm not saying sit down and eat a giant fucking pork liver in one sitting because it would kill anybody, but learning to eat them in varied quantities can not only do good for the environment, it does really good for you physically, and also it's just the right thing. The animal is willing to die for you to eat it, so you should eat all of it.
And is the cookbook you're working on basically based on that?
I've been working on a cookbook for 5 years, and nobody has the balls to put it out. So all you publishers out there, put on your big boy pants and put the book out, okay? It's called Odd Cuts and Guts, Rediscovering the Rest of the Animal. It will be a how-to guide for everybody. So it'll be beef tendon, cow's udder, brains, testicles, everything with photos of every animal's different organ. For instance, duck testicles, goose testicles, beef, veal. But it'll kind of be laid out like a collage, and then there'll be a whole chapter based just on that one cut. And there's nothing like that. There's no education. Because the less education we have, the less ability we have to get the product, because nobody goes to the store and asks for it. So the less it's sold, the easier it is for the USDA to say, fuck you, we're taking it out of the system, and then we're going to sell it all abroad. So this project has been going on for, 4 or 5 years, and we still don't have a publisher. I've been refused by 15 houses. They're all scared. They're all looking at the dollar. They're not looking at the big picture.
But the recipes are ready to go. I mean,
I've been compiling these recipes. I have photos. I already have a photographer, Michael Harlan Turkel, absolutely brilliant photographer. There's just so many things that are out there, and even the time that Johnny was at the restaurant, he saw the change. Now the Bay Area, there's been a massive change. People are really running to the product, and it's just changed so much. And I'm hoping that if we put the book out, not only restaurants will do it, but people at home will do it. And that's the goal.